Welcome back, friends. Today we're diving into the 2019 mystery thriller, Serenity. Set on a secluded island, a man named Dill is trapped, desperately trying to figure out how he ended up there and how to escape. Stick with us till the end, because things take a crazy turn as Dill's passion for fishing leads him into a deadly game. Let's jump right in. Friends, the name of this film is Serenity, which was released in 2019. The story is set on a mysterious island where a man named Dill is stuck. He tries to figure out how and when he came to the island, as there is no way to leave. To understand it, watch till the end. The film begins with Dill, the main character, who has a boat and a great passion for fishing. He lives on an island called Plymouth, where he often takes tourists for fishing to earn some money. Dill sets up the rods for them, and the tourists catch the fish themselves, which makes them very happy. In return, Dill earns some money. Today, Dill and his companion are out with two tourists who paid for fishing. But today, something unusual happens. When the fish comes near, Dill refuses to give the tourist the rod. The truth is, Dill has been trying to catch a specific fish for a long time, and today he might finally catch it. When he refuses to give them the rod, the tourists get angry, but Dill quiets them down by showing them a knife. Unfortunately, despite his efforts, Dill doesn't catch the tuna fish. He has to give the tourists their money back, though for Dill, this is not a big deal. However, Duke, his companion, is very disappointed because he needed the money to pay for his granddaughter's university fees. Dill promises that he will give him the money. Later, Dill goes to meet his friend Diana, who gives him some money. While spending time with her, Dill asks about her son, who was also passionate about boats and fishing. The truth is, Dill wants Duke to leave so he can work somewhere that will pay him better money. Afterward, he goes to a bar where we learn that the locals know every little thing about each other. The bartender tells him that he has tried to catch that fish 4 times and suggests naming it. Dill decides to name it Justice. At night, Dill goes to give Duke the money and tells him that they will go back to the sea tomorrow. Duke asks how many clients will be joining, and Dill says they will go alone because he is determined to catch that fish. Duke doesn't like that idea because he is spending money. The next day they go out to sea, and despite waiting all day, they still can't catch the fish. Dill is disappointed. When they return, he tells Duke that he is bad luck, and since his wife died, his fate has been bad. Duke is upset and leaves, but Dill does this intentionally so that Duke will find work elsewhere. That night, the bartender tries to convince Dill to give up on catching the fish, but he refuses. Then Dill's ex-wife, Karen, comes to meet him. Dill knows she has an agenda, so he asks her what she wants. After taking her on his boat, Karen explains that she wants him to kill Frank, her new husband, because he abuses her. She offers Dill $10 million to do it, but Dill refuses because he doesn't want to kill anyone. After Karen leaves, a man in a suit approaches Dill. He has been watching him for days but has never managed to meet him. The next morning, while Dill is swimming in the sea, he hears his son's voice and briefly sees his face. Meanwhile, we hear Frank and Karen arguing. We see Patrick, who is in his room, suggesting that there is some connection between father and son. Frank arrives at the hotel where Karen is staying. Karen gets scared because he was supposed to come after 2 days. When Frank arrives, he tortures her. The next day, Dill goes to a local shop to buy fishing gear, where the woman tells him about Frank beating Karen. Dill leaves without commenting. When he reaches the boat, he finds Frank and Karen waiting for him. Frank says that his wife told him Dill wouldn't take them fishing, but Dill refuses, explaining that he doesn't take anyone alone on his boat due to some rules. Frank insists that money can overcome the law on this small island and tries to convince Dill. Dill still doesn't agree, but Frank says that everyone has a price and he'll come back tomorrow to take Dill fishing. The mysterious man comes to meet Dill again, but leaves without talking. Later, Dill goes to sell a fish, where Carlos tells him someone is looking for him, but Dill isn't interested. Dill then goes to Diana to give her the lost cat. Diana tells him she heard Karen ask for his help, and she thinks he is a good person. Later, Duke visits Dill and tells him Frank will offer $100,000 for just one tour, and he needs money for his granddaughter's fees. Dill still refuses, but eventually agrees to help Duke. Later, Karen comes to meet Dill again, but Dill insists he will only take Frank fishing, not kill him. While out fishing with Frank, Dill starts having doubts. Frank talks about his stepson, Patrick, whom he has never been able to bond with. Dill asks why Patrick hates him so much, and Frank says he doesn't know, but that one day he might end up killing him. Dill gets angry, but before he can act, they catch a huge shark on their line. After coming back, Dill says they will try again tomorrow. Karen offers to help him kill Frank once again, saying Patrick wants it too. Dill is conflicted, but Duke has overheard and warns him not to kill anyone. Dill meets Karen again and agrees to kill Frank, but only for the money. Later, Dill gets a device from the mysterious man, which will help him catch the tuna fish he's been chasing for so long. The man tells him this is all just a game, and Dill is a character in it. Dill doesn't believe him, but the man explains that everyone in the game is a character, and no one will die here. Dill starts to question everything around him. Later, Dill finds out that he has been living in a dream world created by his son, Patrick. Patrick created this game so he could spend time with his father. But as Frank's torture grew, Patrick's desire to kill him grew stronger. Patrick just wanted a sign that killing Frank was not wrong, and the game kept reminding Dill to catch the fish, while Patrick tried to influence him. Finally, Dill reaches the boat where Frank and Karen are already waiting. Dill takes Frank to sea, and Karen keeps him drugged. When they learn that Samson is on the boat too, they worry about their plan. In the end, when Dill hands Frank the rod, a shark pulls him into the water, ending his life. In the real world, Patrick kills Frank and is sent to a mental hospital. Dill's fight against death was over. The game was just Patrick's thought. After the killing, Karen tells Dill goodbye but makes it a condition that he adopts Patrick. Dill knows this is all a game. Karen disappears and Dill receives a call from Patrick, who is now in the game. Dill is overjoyed, and when the call ends, he sees Patrick running toward him in the game. They embrace, and that's where the film ends. The movie depicts the love between a father and son, which can be deeply felt by those who have lost their fathers. We hope you liked our video, and we'll meet again with another story. And that's a wrap on Serenity, a twisted tale of love, survival, and a father's fight for justice. What do you think? Was Dill trapped in a game all along? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like,